Action.
Hey, so this is John and Dom behind the camera here, NYC Geek Society. And what we're going to be doing here is the launch day of the PlayStation VR. I went to the midnight release last night, and I was up to 5 in the morning testing everything out and putting stuff together. And so I want to show you guys what like my rig setup for the VR is and how things connect and how I personally have come up with how to handle certain weird situations when you can't see what's around you. So first things first, I'll show off. This is the nice PSVR headset. It's beautiful. I know. Like, this is where your eyeballs go. Maybe for real quick, I'll show you kind of how you put it on, and then I'll show you how everything connects. So what you do is there's like this little button here, right? So the first thing you do is you press the button and you pull it out. And so that pulls out like this screen. And then there's another button back here, and you can stretch it, and that's supposed to stretch over your head. And then once it's over your head, you could tighten kind of the sides with like this little thing here.
That's interesting.
So it's kind of weird to put on, especially if you wear glasses. But don't worry, like I haven't experienced it scratching my glasses or anything like that. So I pulled this out, and now I'm going to like stretch it out over my head. And then what you do...
Now you're a robot.
Now you're a robot. And so then like you press the button here again, and you push it in. And what they'll show you in the setup process is you have to find the sweet spot of like when things are in focus. So you can move things around and up and down. And then I should have had the controller, but if you have the controller in your hand, you hold down the options button, and the screen on the headset will center wherever you are looking forward, and the camera will be able to sense where you are too. And so then to take it off, you again pull this out, and then you stretch it, and that's that. Also, after you put it on, so there's like this little remote here that has like the power to turn the headset on, mute button for your microphone, plus volume, minus volume, and then here's the headphone jack. So I have like my PlayStation headphones, and I just plug them in there. And so you have to put the headset on first and then the headphones. And so the way I've been setting things up, because like I said, you can't see anything once the headset is on, is I've laid out a pillow on my futon here, and I lay things out. So first, like, I'd actually probably have this in front. So first I would have the headphones, so I could put that on. And then my controller, my DualShock 4, and then I know where the Move controllers are as well. And so the headset here connects to, well, actually, let's start over here at the PlayStation. So the VR unit comes with this processing unit, and the instructions actually have like these wires labeled to show you what the steps are first. I just left the stickers on just in case I need to refer to it again. And so I have like an extra step where I have the game capture right now, because we're going to record us playing some games. So, but what you do is first you unhook the HDMI cable that's plugged into your PS4 from the TV, and you plug that into here, which says HDMI TV. And then next, it comes with an HDMI cable that comes from here to the PS4. But we have the game capture interfering with the TV one, just so it could still capture gameplay. But so yeah, then this one goes to the PS4. Then there's a little USB cord, and it's going to take up one of your 2 PS4 USBs here. And then this is the power cord, which, you know, goes to here and has like a little box here. So you're going to have a lot of wires going on. Once that's set up, you have like this weird little thing here that it's like a shotgun or something. And these are the wires that go into a little box there that have other wires that are connected to the VR. And what's kind of cool about this is you line up the PlayStation shapes here. So this is like the triangle, the circle connectors, and the X and square connectors, so you know how it works. And so like I said, that goes into here, which is the wire that is coming from the PS4. And you can see again, like triangle, triangle, circle, circle, XX, square, square. And that about does it. So then once you have that all set up, what you could do is, if you just like point it towards the TV down. So when you hit the PlayStation button, you'll have a new option called Adjust PlayStation VR. And so this is the same as if you hold down the options button, like I said before. You can reset the screen position by pressing and holding the options button while you're playing a game or using an application. So whenever you're looking straight, you hold down the options button, and that's the new center in case like things get wonky. Then there's an option to confirm your position. This actually came in more handy for me than I thought, because it's the only way to know what's going on in the room. So whenever, like, last night Victor was coming out of his room and I didn't know what was going on, I just heard someone in the room with me, I would switch this and be like, hey, Vic, like, what's up, man?
Through the TV.
And it's just kind of good, too, where if you are alone and you lose place of, like, when you want to take the headset off, where everything is around you, I went to this, and then I put the controllers back down, and I could see what I was doing. Because otherwise you can't really see. Yeah, while you're in the game, you'll see that screen on your headset. And so when you're in this menu, by the way, it just looks like a big screen TV's in front of you. This is all flat. And so it looks pretty much just like this. It's not 3D yet. I guess there's screen brightness, screen size. So, like, that's what I'm saying. It looks like a big screen TV, and you can adjust this sizes. And then you go to this to kind of adjust your headset position. So this is where it tells you like how to make things clear and find your sweet spot. And once you do, then you go back to position that as your center. And then after you've done all that, you're ready to go to where I have my virtual reality folder and go through whatever games and weird 3D movies are to your heart's content. And so that's about it. So we're going to try out some games here and just record whatever we have time for. Dom's going to play too. You want to put the camera on you for a second? No? He's shy, folks. And so, yeah, this has been NYC Geek Society. Put on your VR and geek out.